Kidd Kraddick in the morning.
The Showbiz Top 5.
Hey, this is Kellie Rasberry with your Showbiz Top 5 for Monday. It's June the 8th. Now, Will Ferrell worked his butt off promoting Land of the Lost, even went on some TV show and ate a fried reindeer eyeball. But it wasn't good enough. That movie opened with a great big thud. 5th place finish. A $200 million movie only sold $19.5 million in tickets. So it looks like it's only downhill from here. Number 1 for a second week is the movie Up, which I hear is a very fun movie, good for, adults too, but there are also some really sad parts, so bring along some extra napkins from the concession stand because you're going to be blowing your nose instead of just wiping the butter off your fingers. And then in second place was Hangover. Now, it earned $43.3 million, less than $1 million separating them from the number 1 movie. And the movie studio said to be very excited about that because they were expecting a solid 3rd place finish. Instead, they got number 2 out of it. Third was Night at Museum, that Battle of the Smithsonian, and then followed by Star Trek, which is now officially the number 1 movie of the year, but the year is still very young. Samantha Ronson had some DJ gigs over in London, so Lindsay Lohan followed her over there like a sad little puppy dog, hoping to, win her back, make her jealous, do whatever she had to do to get Samantha back, and it seems to be working. Sources say Lindsay went stumbling into a club about 3:30 Sunday morning looking exceptionally happy and wearing a ring on the 3rd finger of her left hand, and that she and Samantha went back to Samantha's hotel together afterwards. Chris Brown acting like he doesn't have a care in the world, partying at the secluded beach, or the secluded pool at the Fontainebleau Hotel in Miami Beach over the weekend, just hanging out with all the little hotties and getting his picture taken with them. Doesn't he remember he's got a trial for 2 felony counts of assault coming up on June 22nd? If this thing even goes to trial, a lot of legal experts don't think it's going to, and apparently Chris doesn't either by the way he's acting. Now, if you've been watching the Tonys last night and missed the first 10 minutes, you missed the best part of the show. So go to YouTube, do whatever you have to do to find the video of Bret Michaels getting knocked on his butt. It's funny and it's quick, so you might have to watch it more than once before you catch it. He just was lip-syncing his little heart out to Ain't Nothing But a Good Time, or whatever that title is, and he's trying to walk off the stage, but he didn't see the big prop piece coming down and just smashed him right in his face, and he landed flat on his rear end. Of course, they cut immediately to Stockard Channing, so he couldn't see the after effects of that. Word was at first he broke his nose, but now we hear it's not quite as serious, so we can laugh as much as we want to. Heidi and Spencer, they claim that they were tortured mercilessly by NBC. Spencer is suing the network now for the inhumane treatment. A source on set, which we later found out was Spencer, was saying that they were locked in this dark, secluded hole, basically, for 3 days with just rice, beans, and water. And that as a result of that, Heidi had to be rushed to the hospital with an IV in her arm, even though NBC wanted her to stay and not seek treatment. The source said she had a stomach ulcer or something of that nature. Anyway, a gastric ulcer. Yeah, stomach ulcer. So now we're hearing that Spencer has fired his attorney, the one that encouraged him to stay on the show and keep doing it because, man, their name's been everywhere since they've been on the show. The only ones anybody's talking about. And now we hear Spencer is suing. So I guess tonight we'll tune in, if you tune into NBC and want to see the fallout from this, see if they're actually still on the show, because it has become quite a bit of a little soap opera. And that's your Showbiz Top 5.